Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana Nganga and I'm a HR professional, and today on our talk we're going to focus on a very interesting topic, and our topic for today is managing change. So when you hear the word change, you know change is inevitable. Like you can never avoid change because the world is constantly changing. Each and everything is actually evolving. Every day we wake up to a new system. Every day we wake up to new things in life. So that's why it means that you can never avoid change. So how are you going to manage change as an individual? If you feel you're in that organization whereby a lot of things are actually changing, a lot of things are actually going out very fast. It could be you're having a new management. It could be you've taken up a new role. It could be you're just changing from one employer to another. So how do you manage that change? Also on your personal level, it could be from a relationship to a relationship. So how are you going to manage that change? Because at the end of the day, it actually fills up to our personal development. Because you know, in my channel we actually focus on your personal development plan, your career growth. So in each and every video that we actually do, it's for you to be able to actually be in a space whereby you can be able to succeed in everything that you do. And that's why today I'm telling you that change is very good. You can never avoid change. So when you're in that environment and you feel like change is coming very fast, then what are you going to do? Just have that positive mindset, as we've said. Like have that mindset whereby you feel like also you want to be part of that change, because you don't want a situation whereby things are changing and you are just stuck there. Because one of the best examples that one of my mentors has ever given me, they asked me, if Diana, today somebody comes and asks you, for the past 2 years, what have you been doing? I know things have been changing, but if I take anything that you have, let's say even a good example, your CV, if I take it today and I compare with what you had 2 years ago, is it the same? Then I'll tell them the answer is actually no. Because at the end of the day, in those 2 years, I've been going for trainings. In those 2 years, I had to go back to school, do what I'm supposed to do. In those 2 years, I was able to read articles. I was able to consult with the right people around me for me to be able to grow and even get to a space whereby I can really be able to create more value, to believe in myself. And today I'm telling you that as change is coming, place yourself in that change, challenge yourself, tell yourself, I'm going to stay here, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to support that vision that has been placed there. If you're in an organization whereby we have new management, you know, when we have a new management in any kind of environment, in any organization, people tend to worry. Anxiety checks in, and also our mental state can be affected because you don't know this new management, what is it going to come up with. But you as an individual, you can tell yourself, yes, there's a new management. Even as they're changing the systems, even as they're changing the procedures and the policies, you're going to place yourself in that change for you to also be able to grow as the organization is growing. And also you can find yourself, you've changed a new job and you're really wondering, how are you going to cope with the procedures? Because maybe you're coming from a financial environment and you're going to another environment whereby they are dealing with logistics. So what you need to do as an individual, you just tell yourself, what am I going to learn in this season? How am I going to set myself apart for me to be able to achieve all these things? And also as the change, as I'm being part of this change, how am I going to change myself? You know, for you to be able to be in a space whereby you feel like also you're doing a good job on yourself, you know. And also, let's say for example, you're also having a new job, or maybe you're the new boss, you've opened up a new business and change is also taking you very fast. So what are you going to do in that particular period, in that particular season? Lay everything down, have a plan, put the actions, say these are the goals that I'm going to achieve. Even as I'm going to change from one particular area to the next area, then it's important for you to know what are things that I'm working towards. Put the plans down, tell yourself these are the things that I'm going to do, and for you to be able to achieve it, you need to place yourself in an environment whereby you can be able to thrive. Another thing also is actually for you to understand and also just analyze, why is the change important? So the moment also you as an individual, you come to understand and also just evaluate, why is the change coming? Why do I need to place myself in this environment or any situation whereby that I really need to change? And also another thing is actually implement the change. Be the change agent. Don't wait for other people to change and also say that if they are changing, also you being part of that environment, you're also changing. No, also you can take up and say that I'm going to be the change change agent. So it's very important for you to implement the change. Be part of the people who are implementing the change, or vice versa. And also another thing, develop the change. So how are you going to develop the change? Make sure even as things are being placed on the table, you're also part of the things that are placed there. Don't just seclude yourself out of each and every strategic thing or out of the plan. Put yourself in that plan for you to also be able to be part of the development of that change, so that you're not left behind, you're not left out even as it's changing. And also, if you're the one who is telling people to change, how are you going to tell them? You know, you cannot just wake up in the morning and somebody who is used to a black cup, the next day you're telling them that they're supposed to use a blue cup. You see, they need to understand, why do I have to change from using the black cup and now to change in using the blue cup? So the moment you communicate and it is clear, the reason as to why we are using the blue cup is because we have a vision. There's a place where we are going. There are some things we need to achieve. There are objectives, there are timelines that we need to have. That's the reason as to why you've decided in this season, let us try the blue cup and not use the black cup. So when people actually see that the vision is actually clear, they see that if I'm being part of this change, then there's something also that me myself I'm going to benefit. It's going to be of a value also to me as an individual, because most of the time people, they always tend to shrink it to themselves. So the moment you put it like it's like an individual or a personal thing, then it's very easy for people to buy in, you know. So it's actually very important that change is actually communicated and it's actually clear and it's stated on the table that in this particular season we are moving with the blue cup. So change can never be avoided. You can never avoid change. You as an individual, you can never avoid to change any particular thing, because change is coming very fast. And where the world is going, please, if you're listening to this video at this particular point, what are the some of the traits that you need to change as a person? It can be the habit. It can be a workplace that you're really desiring to change. It can be an environment that you really want to change. So just put them down. You know, there's power in writing. Write everything down that you really want to change and start looking at it. What are some of the resources that I need to have for me to be able to implement this change in my life and also around the environment that I'm in? So the moment you write it down and also you see each and everything that you need, it's going to really help you and also just help you for you to implement that change in your life. So thank you so much for watching my video. Until next time, and let us keep on managing change. If you need any help, if you want us to work together, you're in a situation or you are in a place whereby right now you really desire change, you really desire to grow, you really desire to be on the other side of life, please, you can reach me out on my social media handles, my Facebook, Instagram, my Twitter, and also my professional page being LinkedIn. So you can reach me out, you can send me a DM. Let us work together and let us create change, because we are the change agents. Make sure you like, comment, and also subscribe, and also leave a comment below. Feel free to share this video. Let us be the change that this world needs. Goodbye until next time, and let us keep on changing and evolving for better world, for better spaces. Thank you.